Well, welcome back, everyone. You know, the holidays are here, which means busy, busy, busy. But how do you get the most out of spending time with your family? Well, we're going to discuss that with Erin and Wiley from the Willow Center. So welcome, Erin.
Hey, Chris. Thanks for having me back.
Yeah, so when I think of the holidays, I think of everyone just being busy and chaotic. But we also want to have that special time with our families. But how do you make the most of that time?
I think there's a few great ideas that I can share that hopefully will help everyone who's listening. One of them is going to be trying to find a way to get people to put their phones away for part of the time that you spend together. If it's early in the morning and you're opening gifts in your pajamas, that might not be as big of a deal. But I think of those extended family celebrations where lots of people are coming in from out of town and there's people of all ages. So if you can find some sort of incentive or rule to try and get people off their phones, it really is not healthy in relationships for everyone in the room to be staring at their phone. So incentivizing a way to get people off their phones is great. I think one super way to do that is to have some sort of activity or games for the group. Now, people will groan and act like they don't like the games, but I have found that when I talk to families and they talk about the history of their families and the traditions of their families, they really love the idea that every year there's some sort of gift-giving game or some sort of competition or card game that everyone plays together. And creating those meaningful moments is really, I think, what the holidays are all about.
Yeah, I like that idea of doing a simple game or something like that. I can tell you the one thing that we always do with our family is that we do during the Christmas time, but we do a gift ornament exchange. And so we do a story where it says left or right, and everyone has to sit in a circle. Every time you say left, you pass to the left. You pass to the right if I say right. And so it's just kind of like one of those things that it's so simple, but it's fun, and nobody's on their phones.
Correct. Yes, we have something similar where every year there's one gift that's wrapped for enough people in the room, and my dad always does it for us. And then you basically have a white elephant gift exchange where people get to fight over prizes and presents. It makes for some really great family history when you're telling stories over the years, and having a big grand prize winner is fun. But I really think if we focus on the fact that time with family is so precious, and because we are so busy, it really is rare. We don't really get those kind of opportunities. I think setting your mind and your intention for how you want to experience your holiday is important. To go in and know that you're going to have meaningful conversation because you're choosing that, I think makes a big difference for how you feel about how your holiday goes.
Yeah, I totally agree, because I think that when you think about the holidays, when I think of it as thinking back when I was a kid, it's all about those wonderful memories. Of course, I'm not going to have those memories if I'm just staring at a phone all day. So,
Totally correct.
Yeah.
Totally correct. And people will say, oh, it's my family, and it's not always easy to get along with everyone. But I would encourage people to lean in, because you're right. These are the good old days that we will look back on. And so how we create these memories is going to last a long time.
All right. Well, Erin, great advice as always. I really appreciate you coming on today.
Yep. Thanks for having me.